Okay guys, good morning. Welcome to my life. I'm going to show you guys something a little different this morning before I start doing my abdominals. So I got my pot ready. I'm going to show you guys what I'm making for breakfast today. But every morning when I wake up, this is what I have. The first thing that goes into this body is this. I will cut a lemon in half. That's this morning. And I would have half a lemon in boiling hot water. And that helps to cleanse my body, get it ready for the day. And it's actually rich in vitamin C. But this is what I've been doing for the last, how many years now? Almost like forever. And lemon juice is very good. It's natural for controlling fat level in the body. So you want to get a nice flat stomach, start investing some time in drinking some lemon juice early in the morning. Instead of having that first cup of coffee, have some lemon juice. It really cleans out the body, all the toxin that build up in there, all the food you're eating and all the junk that's going in your body, helps to clean it up. Sour. So I take this other half and put it in a plastic bag, keep it in the fridge for tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, I won't show you guys what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. Maybe one day I will. But tomorrow morning, when I wake up, the first thing I will have, I'll repeat the process, but except it will be a bit different. I'll have some lemon juice. I will cut 2 cloves of garlic and very small pieces, throw it into the lemon juice and a piece of ginger. That's what I have tomorrow morning. And then the next day, I'll go back to just the lemon juice. And that will help with my immune system, keep it nice and healthy. Yes, I could get sick once in a while, but I'm trying to keep everything as healthy as possible, especially while I'm on my diet. So, and then I will show you guys another thing here. I'll prepare my breakfast, but except it's going to be boiling for a while, maybe about 40 minutes or a little bit less, but it's going to be happening throughout my workout. And I'll give me a second, let me get the hot water. So I put the hot water into my lemon juice. And this is what I'm going to be sipping on while I'm doing my abdominals. There you go. So this is all ready. And then next, 1 banana. There's no anabolic steroids involved here, guys. You're not going to see all that fancy stuff. I'm not into that stuff. Those times are past. It's all about... No, I won't cut my hands. So that is done. And then I get some pumpkin seeds. Usually I will put sometimes some cranberries in there, dry cranberries, but I don't have any in the house, so just use what I have. Get this out of the way. That. I'm clearing my throat like that because I have asthma, and in the morning, that's when it bothers me the most. And the lemon juice will help me. See what I do here? I always put all the banana skins and all this fruit stuff into a plastic bag, and because in the summertime, flies just mysteriously appear in your house, even when the doors are not open. I don't know, they just appear like that. So I always do this. And the weather's starting to warm up, so you never know when the flies will come out. I'm thinking they might be living somewhere in my house, I don't know. So this is all ready. And this is what I'm having for breakfast. At one point, I was eating oatmeals every day. Every day I was having oatmeal. And I'm trying something new because, well, not today. I've been trying this for the last couple of months now. I was told that I should start eating according to my blood type. It's probably the best way to make sure that everything is proper in my body. So I've been trying this out lately. It's like, trust me, I love oatmeal much better, but if this has to do with more health, I will go for it. And I put 1 cup. Back in the cupboard. Into some water. I have like maybe a quarter a pot of water. So, and I turn the stove on to about, let's say between around 5. This is actually supposed to boil for like about, they say about 15 minutes, but I'm a little different. I let the thing boil. Sometimes it actually get burned too. Like the other day, I forgot it here. I was on my phone just scrolling away, and of course I came back, it was all like black in the pot. So my entire house had stunk. So I had to throw everything outside and start over from scratch. But I'm keeping it very low today, about 4. And I'll just let it sit there and boil, and then whenever my workout is finished, I'll come back and I get it. And then I'll mix it into my into the bananas and the pumpkin seed, and that's how I'll sit down and have my breakfast. So that is getting ready there. So now I'm going to move this camera to where I'm going to do my workout. So I'll leave this stuff here, and I'll take let's put the fan on in case I burn down the house. So let's go with TikTok first. I'll come back for you, YouTube. There we go. Alrighty. This is shaking a little bit because it's a different kind of setup here. Wow, look at that. Okay, guys, you guys can see me? All right. My nose is getting runny here because I sniffed on the lemon juice. I want to be sure about this volume. I didn't check it. Yeah, it's okay. That's too high. Okay, guys, here we go. So, in the morning, when I wake up, on an empty stomach, that's the best time to work your abdominals. First exercise I do is a vacuum, and where I just breathe out, and then I suck my stomach in. And then just hold for a few seconds, suck the stomach in, and then crunch under your abdominals. That's what I usually do. And get these glasses off. So I will do that throughout my workout for my abs. So most of my abdominal workout is done on lower abs and the obliques. Not so much the top because the top is already there. It's just those areas I try to work because if you're gonna gain fat in your body, the first place it comes to is the stomach. And this is the area gonna hit you, right in this area. Just around here. Like I have a little bit of something going on around my abdominals. It's been there for quite a while. Just around the abs where the skin tends to be a little more thick. But when you use lemon juice, if you're drinking lemon juice every day, it helps to burn that fat in that area, right? That's the natural way, right? But this area, let me show you guys. Just around here, around this area, is where the fat usually settles. And it doesn't matter how skinny you are, it's gonna happen around there first. And then the rest of the body just starts sagging. So I'm going to show you guys how I do all of this, starting right now. So we're going to start off with some crunches using a resistance band. And this is very simple. So you got to grab the band somewhere where you're comfortable so you can crunch down on the obliques. So if you don't feel comfortable standing up doing it, you can actually do this one. So you have your arms at the longer range. And you switch. You don't want to be doing this. This is not the movement, right? This is not it. This is not what I'm doing, right? This is what I'm doing. I'm putting my hands here, and I'm turning my elbows this way, keeping everything nice and tight, and I'm slowly crunching down onto the abs, on the obliques, on the sides like this. Everything is nice and tight. And it's just the elbows coming down, not all the way down here. You don't need it down here, just here. And if you put your hands there, right on the obliques, you'll feel it actually working. And then you switch again. So that's how you work the obliques, right? You don't need this. I see you. 1 second. This is what I see a lot of people doing. They have a big ass dumbbell and they're going like this. That shit doesn't work. This is like, you don't want to get this muscle big, right? That is the biggest mistake people make. They use a dumbbell to work this area. You don't need this kind of stuff to be playing around with that muscle. This muscle, if it starts getting big, your waist is going to get wide. You start to look like a box. So get away from the dumbbell. You don't need that. You can even go like this with just your body weight. Even just your body weight you can use. But I use a bit of resistance, right? But it's not about getting hair big, it's about getting it nice and shape. This is where you get your shape. If hair stays small, everything is going to be okay. So the next exercise is the resistance crunches. So this is working more the upper. If I twist like this, I can get more the sides too. But I just want to focus on the upper abdominals. So I will do one giant set until I feel my abs just burning. That's what I will do for that exercise. For the crunches, one giant set. That's all you need. Whew. Almost sitting on the dumbbell. And when you're drinking that lemon juice, hot water with lemon juice, trust me, your nose is starting to get a little bit runny. You feel everything's just coming out of your body, you're sweating, and everything is just coming out of your skin. All the toxins that build up in there. So, then I will move to this exercise. until you feel the burn. That's how I do it. Right? I don't need to do like 10 or 15 or 100 sets on my abdominals. The reason why, again, because this is a muscle you don't want to get too big. It gets too big again, like I said, you look like a box. Your shape will be gone. And then you'll be complaining, oh, I need to lose weight because my waist is so big. No, you don't need that. And I will do the twist, but let's see if we can do it in this space. Yeah, I think I can do it in this space. So here we go. So you have to keep your head focused. Just pick a target. Keep your head straight in that position. You don't want to be like this. This is not the twist. You're not doing anything here. So like this. So you, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and you can count if you want to, but just a minute is okay. And then you go back to the vacuum. That's what I do for my stomach, guys. Nothing else. Right? I don't spend a lot of time daily. Maybe some days I might miss, but this is what I've been doing for years. I haven't sit back and in a gym and just like crunching a weight. You know, you don't need to do all of that. The reason why you do the vacuum, why it's very important, is because a lot of times people, they train their bicep, they train their back, they train their legs, they train everything. But you never train the stomach. The vacuum trains the stomach from the inside. As you're getting older, or even when you're young, your stomach falls to the bottom too. Everything sags. So when the stomach falls to the bottom, that's when everything pushes out like that. And plus all the other garbage you might be eating, right? So when you do the vacuum, you're training your stomach to stay in this position, right? So you suck in deeply, and then you breathe out and let everything and crunch down on your abs. Old school bodybuilders, we've been using that for forever. It works, right? I find the vacuum works much better than any other abdominal exercise. There's a picture of myself doing a front double bicep pose where I suck my stomach in and do the vacuum. That's how tiny my waist actually is, right? And that's what a vacuum does. It helps you to secure this area. Keep the stomach in place, eat right, and you will look right. So let's do another set. Let me go check in the pot, make sure everything is okay. So my abdominal workout is finished, guys. So any questions, I'm gonna sit here, and who wants to talk to me, let's talk. Ask me some questions, please. I'd like to welcome all the followers from Cambodia. Since I uploaded some videos of myself doing walking lunges, squat lunges in Cambodia, I've noticed a lot of people have jumped aboard. That's why my numbers went up so quickly. Hi. YouTube. Some of these names I don't recognize because they're like in just social media names. So today's my day off. It's Good Friday. I don't know what you guys are doing for Good Friday, but today's Good Friday, and for myself, I will stay home all day, relax, and as you can see, this is how I start off my day with my workout. And this is all I'm going to do today. This is the only workout I'm doing. Is what you guys just saw I did there was abdominals. That's it today. And then for lunch, I'm going to have some sweet potatoes with a piece of chicken breast and some broccoli. That's my lunch. And dinner, I'm going to have some fish. Yep, with the same thing again, a bit of sweet potatoes and some broccoli and a nice big salad. And that's it. And then tomorrow I go back to work. Good morning to all you Canadians. The lemon juice, it's not just sour. Whoa. As you can see, that's where I'm sweating from. It's from the lemon juice. at the workout. Good night to you in Cambodia. I know right about now it's in Cambodia it's 9:49 p.m. on a Friday night. Almost bedtime for some. But here in Canada, it's 10:49 a.m. Friday morning. Okay, guys, if you want to stay in shape, it's not about sitting down in the gym for hours. Again, I've been doing this since age 16. I'm not the fittest person on the planet, never will be, and I don't want to be. But I've been doing this since age 16, just working out. I started in my parents' home in the basement. I remember sometimes my dad would be angry with me about something maybe crazy that I've been doing wrong, or be angry with me. And I would go into the basement and I would, well, we had like an unfinished basement, so you could see all the support beams running across the top, where it's to hold the floor together. And I would go in the basement and I will hang from those beams and do pull-ups. Because that has become my favorite exercise, pull-ups. And I will hang there, and sometimes I'm going so crazy, just angry. And my dad would be screaming upstairs, "Stop that! You're gonna pull the house down." I was only like 150 pounds back then. But that's how I started working out from age 16. And then I kept going. Eventually I bought some weights. Those old York plastic weights. I'm sure some of you in Canada know about those weights. And I started working out. And it led to where I am now. Now, from 16 to 60, going to be 60 in a couple of months. Still working out, right? I actually grew this into my face to show you guys to see that I'm actually old and not that young, right? But you have to make fitness your lifestyle. Fitness don't come like I just go to the gym, summer is coming up, I want to go to the gym because I want to look good. No. That doesn't work. Because when you do that, and then later you go back, you have to start again. If you do a little bit every day, not every day, but a few days a week, a little bit. If you do a little bit, you're going to feel much better and you're going to look much better. So, too many times I remember when I had my gym, people will come to the gym just before the new year and they will give me their money. Just give me their money and sign a membership. They never come back. And I used to like that, right? You just come to the gym and hand me your money and says, "Okay, I'm going to start next week, blah, blah, blah." And this is what a lot of people do when they say they're going to make their New Year's resolution and get into shape. They just give away their money and then they never show back up to the gym and they go back onto their merry life. Now, do you see how long that abdominal workout took? It took maybe 20 minutes, I think. Maybe 20 minutes or even 15 minutes. That's all you need. That's all you need. And you can do the same thing for any other body part. Same thing. Any other muscle group, you can do the same thing. Just spend 10 minutes on your chest, 10 minutes on your back, whatever it is. Choose your favorite exercise and then go for it. All right? But if you're going to be a bodybuilder, you need to spend a bit more time. If you're focused to become a bodybuilder, you need to spend more time working out. But if it's just to stay in shape, you don't need to have those big ass heavy weights to stay in shape. You can run, you can go biking, you can swim, you can go playing tennis, like my son plays tennis. Um, you can walking. Walking is probably the best way to actually lose weight. Walking or even jogging, right? You don't need to do all of people make fitness so complicated, right? Another thing too, I don't count calories. I look in the mirror and I can see. That's what I visualize things. Like I look in the mirror, this is how I want to look, this is the way I'm going to do it, right? I don't sit back wasting time counting calories. I see the other day I was using the resistance bands with the weights, and some people were just, making fun about it. But you can get into shape using anything, right? Your own body weight. It has nothing to do with sitting in the gym or on a squat rack with 500-600 pounds. You're gonna break your back. You're gonna destroy yourself, right? It's about taking care of your body and making your body look a certain way that is pleasing to your eyes, not someone else's eyes, to your eyes, how you want to look. And you spend a little bit of time every few days, and then you just go for it. So fitness is not complicated, but it's just people make it complicated. So that is finished. So now I can eat whatever I want to eat throughout the day, because that lemon juice, what it's going to do, by the time my breakfast is ready, I'm going to go to the bathroom and it's going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff all the time. Number two, not number one, number two, right? I'm going to be watering the plant all day long, right? Because it filters out all the toxin out of the body. So you have to clean your body up. You can't just sit back every day and just keep eating and putting all the junk in. Every day, whatever you eat leaves toxin in your body. So that's what you got to do to clean things up. That's why I drink the lemon juice. So for those in Cambodia who's watching this is just fitness. I'm not going to talk anything political because of my other social media, which it was fitness originally, and it became crazy because of what happened back there with you guys in Thailand. But this is I created this account just for fitness purposes only, because that's how I started originally on my TikTok account and YouTube was all fitness. So the other one, I leave it to go in that direction in support of you guys. But this one, fitness is my first love, right? You put a woman, you put fitness, I go for fitness first. All the secondary stuff, right? I love fitness. It's a part of my lifestyle. And like I said, it's been with me forever. What's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, so if you guys want to get in, I'm not a coach. I did a lot of coaching in the past. And right now I'm just coaching myself. The focus is myself right now, because I'm at an age where I have to pay more attention to what's going on with my body, right? I don't know how much time I have left in this earth, but I want to go out as fit as I can be. So that's what it's about. If someone wants looking for a coach, I would advise you to, check online somewhere. It's not about the money. For me, it's about keeping my body as fit as possible. I will give advice from time to time, yes, but I don't have the time to sit there and coach somebody right now, right? If I did, this is what will be in the headline of my account. I have other ways of making money. I go to work like normal people do. So, any Canadians out there have some questions? Shoot them at me. Normally, I don't do live at this time of morning because I know where most of my people are, where my people are at, where they may have more time. Normally, I do live at around midnight because I'm trying to connect to the same time zone as when I was in Japan. Because I noticed that's when I got most views, was it around that time too. But this is kind of, I just want to show you guys how I start my day every morning, or whichever time I wake up. Sometimes I wake up after 12 o'clock. And again, the first meal is breakfast. No matter what time of day it is, it will be breakfast. And that's usually what I do. Thank you, thank you. God is good. Today is Good Friday. And if you're a Christian, today's Good Friday. This is what we celebrate, Good Friday, the crucifixion. Anyways, guys, so I have to go back there and keep an eye on my breakfast and make sure it doesn't burn down the house. Because like I said before, several times I screwed up already, where I'm sitting on my phone scrolling away and stuff is in the kitchen, and one of my tenants, Barry, do you have something on the stove? Something is smelling funny in the house. Yeah, I have a bad habit of doing that. I leave the stuff on the stove and go and just do something and totally forget about it. It's my worst habit. It's happened in Cambodia too. Everywhere I go, it happens. So maybe that's how I'm going to go to this world, with burning down the house or something. Okay, so guys, if you have any questions about fitness related stuff that I do, you can send me a message and I will be free to answer it whenever I have the chance to. But for now, this is the first week of my diet, and tomorrow I'm going to do some back workout. That's going to go live maybe tomorrow night after work. When I come in, I'll do my back workout. But this is all today. It's to relax and just do my abs and focus on other things. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining my live. And I will go to the kitchen and make sure my breakfast doesn't burn down the house. Okay, so on YouTube, thank you guys very much for your support. And thank you for joining. And I am out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next live, which is tomorrow night. TikTok, thank you.